Ducks and Walrus.
Hey y'all, it's Ducks and Walrus. Yeehaw.
So we're hillbillies now.
Yeah, apparently. No.
Alright,
Yo,
I can do a hillbilly.
Devin and
Chandler.
I'm Devin.
You are Devin. I am Chandler.
Jane Tarzan. Jane Tarzan.
Please.
Alright, we're playing the first Pikmin for GameCube.
Yep.
Yeah. I have played this game. I love this game. I love this game series. All the games. Well, to be determined with the new 3DS side-scroller one. That looks... You can press start. But,
Okay.
I love this game series. I love everything about him. Played all of them, but Chandler has not. He knows a little bit about him, but he is... This is his first time. Yeah, number 2. We like to go number 2 in the bathroom.
I mean...
Oh, here's story. This is story rich right here.
Spaceship?
Yep. Blink, blonk. Blink, blonk. That's you.
Ah, okay.
That's Olimar. Some call him Olimar, but most call him Oh no, he got hit! Oh no! Cue the Wilhelm scream. Oh, what is that planet?
I don't know.
It kind of looks like Earth. I don't know, maybe it's not.
Oh look, the ship part's flying off.
Very good! I didn't even have to explain that one.
Maybe that's how they get scattered everywhere.
The impact site. Dum dum. Dum dum. So he's a little alien. Alien.
You got a really big
Oh.
nose.
Oh, that's your ship.
Oh man.
What happened to your ship?
My name is Captain Olimar. While traveling through space, my ship was struck by a meteor. I must have blacked out in the work on the surface of a weird planet. With so many parts lost, the
Such a
skeletal
strange, weird planet. A planet where people play video games fit to other people's entertainment.
Is weird planet.
Weird planet.
So many parts lost, the skeletal hull of my beloved dolphin is a painful sight. The engine is gone, I'm stranded. Make matters worse, my atmospheric sensors indicate this planet's environment contains high levels of poisonous oxygen. This voice has changed like 6 times during this.
It needs to stay.
My life support systems can function for only 30 days.
And during those 30 days, my voice is changing. It's going to change very many times.
Many times, because this voice hurts like hell.
If I can't repair the
If I can't repair the dolphin, then by then... No! Better not to think about it. I must find the missing ship parts.
Wee wee.
Okay, where are we,
Quality graphics. Great.
Okay. What is the thing?
Okay, so... Having fun there? It'll tell you all the moves in a second. Just start exploring. Try to find what you think would trigger a movie scene. That's it. I have recovered. 0 out of 30 ship parts. Just one more part will increase the dolphin's capabilities. I'm gonna give you a hint right now. Left.
Oh.
Not forward, left. Just left. Just go. Also, can you press Y? Nope, wrong button.
That is Y.
X? I know, I was talking about. Try... Oh, the C stick. Try it now. Z? No. There's a way to zoom out. Maybe it doesn't let you... Oh, what is that?
It's a plant.
Go to the left. There you go. Oh!
What is red now?
I'm gonna give you really quickly. What do you think that he's gonna think that is?
A UFO? Oh. A strange thing has appeared before me. I had barely begun my search when it reared up as if it were waiting for me. Then it dropped a single seed. What is it? Is it alive? Is it a machine? It resembles a vegetable on my home planet that we call an onion. What?
I shall call this an onion too.
How?
It kind of resembles it.
No, it doesn't.
It's round.
That's about it. What is the thing?
Oh, what is that? Go towards it.
Glows.
I love this game so much.
The seed that the onion dropped took a root in the soil and has now produced an adorable little sprout. What the fuck is this voice? This sprout emits a strange light, and it sways back and forth without benefit of wind. I cannot help but think it is calling to me. I am compelled. I must approach it and press A. Okay, I pull it out of the ground.
It's so cute.
It's a Pikmin.
It has a nose.
It does have a nose.
Yep.
Extraordinary! When I plucked the sprout, it turned out to be a living creature, not a plant. Picking it has done no visible damage. It just stands there, staring at me. Its shape is similar to the Pick brand carrots I love so much. I believe shall call it a Pikmin.
Get it? Because it's like it's a carrot. Pikmin. And you pick them.
Here I am, stranded on a toxic planet, fighting to survive, and yet I'm intrigued. I must research this fascinating creature. I shall try to grab it and throw it with A, and I will call it to my side with B. Perhaps it will react to C and X as well.
Following controls appear to allow me
Okay,
several...
L is rotate,
R
is
is the zoom in and out.
Z is change angle.
Don't worry, you don't have to be that ridiculously zoomed in. That is like horrible zoomed in. Press R. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
You can cycle, I think there's 3 you cycle between.
Do I have to... Okay,
so press R again.
R?
Yeah, right trigger. So that's really close. Medium, that's super far. Okay. So, you need to see what happens when you press A. You throw him where your cursor is. And also, yeah, the whistle is where your cursor is, and it makes him come close. Huh?
Oh.
Huh?
What does this Pikmin think of me? Must observe its reactions. Wow. Let's try that again. I must observe its reactions. The more things I try, the more reactions I can catalog. I shall attempt to grab and throw it with A and call to my side with B. Perhaps it will also respond to C and X. Okay. What does C do?
Okay, C, like, it's because you're on a hill. Go to somewhere flat really quickly. Yeah, right there. See, it moves it around you. Like, wherever you press it, he goes. Like, around. Like, within vicinity of you. Oh, that X? So that, like, calls him off of you, so he just sits there.
Okay.
If you run into him or do the whistle, he comes to you. Throw him. What happens when you throw him at that thing?
I don't know. It's a 1.
He picked it up!
Oh.
Where's he carrying it to?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know, Dora. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Can you explain it 3 more times? Okay, and yeah, A is your little punch. Word of advice, though, it's kind of pointless. Your punch. It's just kind of there to make you, if you're bored, I guess. Because the Pikmin are your fighters and gatherers, and basically you're everything. Harold.
Okay, so
astonishing! The onion has sown more seeds. The small red pellet the Pikmin harvested after cutting down a flower appears to be some kind of type of food that can propagate more Pikmin. The onion seems to be a sort of incubator. Needless to say, I must study this strange life form more.
So,
yeah.
So don't punch down that other one. But yeah, you can pick him. You have more. So see how they have, it's giving you, yeah, see, he can, if you hit it perfectly on. Usually if you don't aim it perfectly for them to land on top of the flower, it doesn't instantly kill it. Like usually if you just like threw it near it, it would go after it and just start attacking its stem and take a couple more hits. So that's kind of like the critical hit, like headshot system is, if the Pikmin you throw lands on a certain point, you know. So when you go to pick them up, if you keep tapping A, he automatically goes to all of them. Like, keep tapping A. Oh, you picked them all. Boop. How many do you have? So, bottom, see, that's how many Pikmin. The very left one is how many Pikmin you have in your party. The right one is how many Pikmin there are out of the onions in the world. The very right one is how many you have in total, like, in onions and in the world. So, and then see how it says 1 and then it said 10? That means that it needs 10 Pikmin to move it.
Yeah.
So, and that says 5, so I think you understand that.
Yeah, it's basic counting.
Yep. So yeah, right now you just need to repopulate your Pikmin so that you have a lot. There was one over by where that red thing was. There was a 1. Like, to the left. Like, way left. See that flower?
Ah, I see.
Yeah. Where did your Pikmin go? Oh, they're there. They got stuck. That's another thing you have to be careful of. They get stuck on things. So if you aim it so that in the arc it... Yeah! You're learning!
Oh god, these controls.
It's really weird to get used to at first, but once you get used to them, it's like second nature. So just keep tapping A. Like, keep tapping it as you're doing it, like, A. You gotta go start picking one first, though. Once you start picking one... I know, but you waited too long. Like, you had picked it and you got out of the animation. See, keep tapping it the whole time. And now you've picked them all.
Okay, cool. Where are the...
So you have 12.
There are 2 of them that aren't here. Where are they?
So if you press Y... Oh, they're coming out of there. If you press Y, though, it should bring up a map. Maybe you don't unlock that yet. Y. Y is the left one.
Yeah.
Nope, you don't have that unlocked. Usually there's a map there. I think you get that later on.
Okay.
So B... so now you have at least 10 Pikmin to go finish that. So if you go walk by it instead of throwing them, if you just walk in front of it and press X, they'll get bored, and then they'll be like, oh, some work! And then they'll just go do it themselves if they're really close to it.
Interesting. So why are they getting, like, gray?
So gray means that they're not in your immediate command right now.
Okay.
So, like, when you pressed X, you know how they all went to go stand by themselves because you're like, hey, stay here, I don't need you right now? That's them being gray.
Okay, and how do I call them back? I know it's B, but it's really weird.
So, like, where your circle cursor is, it, like, the longer you hold it, the bigger it gets, and it, like, originates from the circle, and everything in that circle will be alerted and come to you.
Okay.
The Pikmin are as curious as children. They form groups to perform tasks that would be impossible for an individual. A glimmer of hope has begun to shine in my heart. If I can make use of their skills, perhaps I can fix my ship. I shall sum up all I've learned of Pikmin combat. Approach and press A to pick sprouts. Press A to grab Pikmin. Release to throw. Press B to call them. Press X to dismiss. Plus, use C to command and control the group. L, R, and Z control perspective. I shall record all of this in my computer. I can press Y to access the computer. Oh, what is that moving thing over there? So, see, hold it. Hold the B. See?
Ah, okay,
Yeah.
I was really confused. What is... Some engine, probably.
Very good.
It only makes sense.
Amazing!
There's no mistaking it. My ship's engine rests...
My ship's engine rests before my very eyes.
By a stroke of pure luck, I have already stumbled upon the most important piece of my damaged craft. Fate has smiled upon me, but how will I get it back to the dolphin?
Hey, you know those things that you just found that work together to carry things?
So use your C-stick this time. Oh, they ran into something. So they're like, oh, okay. That's another thing the C-stick is used for. Now press... But look, it needs... I can't
20.
see. Yeah, 20. And you have 14. So, but you have a new area opened up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So 2 people can hold the 2 Pikmin at total. The more Pikmin that are holding something, the faster it goes. But at the sacrifice of, you know, you're not having as many Pikmin. Is that your Pikmin? You can do the left. It's the left trigger to like, yeah. There's
And it
one
goes in
more.
the direction you're aiming.
So that's a wall. You can't get through that yet.
I'm guessing I need more Pikmin for that.
No, different
There's
type
one
of
up there.
Pikmin. So I would whistle one of those guys, like not both of them. Like I'd throw one onto that so that only one takes it and the other one takes the other one. Because like this game is very strategy based and like it's like managing, not like micromanaging your inventory, you know, a lot of games are. This one's like managing workloads, like, oh, I need this many
Macro management.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way I was
StarCraft
looking
terms.
for. Oh, and also, like, you don't need to worry about it because it takes a long time, but, see, this is explaining the press A. Blah, blah, blah.
My wife told me I was no good at routine tasks.
Repeatedly tapping A until I pick all the Pikmin from the ground.
Okay.
After my group, they become filled with excitement and flushed with bright color. That's also explaining the gray thing. By the time they revert to a pale hue and give off a dim glow, paying close attention also screens is So see how they have leaves on their head, like sprouting from there?
Yeah.
So since they're like plants, if you were to leave them in the ground like that, for a long time, they evolve into like a bud. And then they evolve. They turn into a bud and then they sprout into a flower. So those are the three stages of Pikmin: leaf phase, bud phase, and flower phase. Farther up, the faster and stronger they are. But it doesn't affect though how many it takes to carry stuff. Still, it'll only affect like how fast they can carry it. You know.
Okay.
And also, I'd go pick up those other Pikmin at the onion.
Okay.
Because of something that's gonna happen soon. So, pick them out of the ground. Yep. So you have 2, and then there's 23 going on. There you go. So, and then this is tease part 2. Like, later on, there'll be a lot of other things to be tasking, but, like, you don't always have to be, like, following them. You're making sure they're going there. Unless you know they're gonna go through autopath through a dangerous area that has enemies and stuff.
Okay.
But, yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool.
I'm liking it so far.
It's pretty cool. Absorb.
Logic.
Alright. Yeah, whatever.
It's a little better. And this is another part I liked about this game that the other 2 games don't do, if I remember correctly. See how now you see the part in the bottom? Is that when you get not all parts do this, but certain parts, it actually changes how the ship looks. And I don't know, games that do that satisfy me so much.
Oh, glorious! With the help of these Pikmin, I've taken a huge step back toward home. My ship can once again lift off. The glimmer of hope is beginning to burn more brightly, but what will become of the remaining parts? That search starts tomorrow.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
You gotta press the A button. And then this is what happens at night. Because that one, since it was the first, like, tutorial stage, it didn't do it. But there's usually, like, you're timed each day before it's nighttime. Once it's nighttime, it just automatically goes into this movie scene. And you see how you go back to your ship and the Pikmin go to their onion. So, if the Pikmin aren't either in your group, or I want to say near the onion at least, but they have to be in your group or in the onion. If they're not, if they're just left somewhere in the world, you leave them behind overnight and monsters come and eat them and you lose them. Yeah.
Oh.
So,
Alright,
especially when I was a kid and I played this game, that was frightening. Not when I saw that it started getting dark, I was like, One day since impact, I have somehow managed to launch the dolphin, but I was surprised to see the onion lift off with me. Perhaps the Pikmin cannot survive overnight on the planet's surface, or have they merely decided to join me for other reasons? Either way, it seems they will help me again tomorrow. So the Pikmin is a spaceship too, basically. The onion.
Logic.
I mean, he called it an onion, so whatever.
The dolphin is missing 29 parts. If I can't recover them all, I may never return home to my family on planet Hocketate. Analysis shows life support systems will function for only 29 more days. How can I repair my dolphin in such a short time? A dense forest is visible on the surface below. As it holds the keys to my survival, I name it the Forest of Hope. I explore it tomorrow. So, basically, like, you can get... There are gonna be days where you can get multiple parts in a day. But you want... That's kind of a rule of thumb I'd always keep for myself so that I didn't run out of days, is that I have to get at least one part every single day. It's because you have, 29 days to get 29 parts. But yeah.
Lost in battle.
None. So yeah, it'll show you how many today you lost in battle, and also left behind means horrible thing. And then total is how many you've lost and stuff. And then up above is like a line of the population, over time, of the growth and stuff. It's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Pikmin. So, we will be back for another day. Next time. Stay tuned.
Do it.
DucksnWalrus. Pow, pow, pow.